Hello, everyone, and welcome to Texas Card House Dallas. We are live from Dallas, Texas today for the final table of the big one, the $360 buy-in for a $30K guarantee. I am RJ Dupree, and this is my man, Eric Van Loosen. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, man? Yeah, excited to do another tourney. Smaller field today, but still nice prize, over $9,000 for first place today. So we're going to get right down to the action, and you guys join us in the chat tonight. Help us cheer on all these folks.
Here we go. Yep, chat away in the chat. This is, of course, Texas Card House Dallas. This is the greatest weekly tournament in all the land. We have this almost every Saturday, a $360 buy-in, $30K guarantee. Tonight, nearly $10,000 up top. Didn't quite make it to that mark this week, but that's all right. Still a heck of a payday for these players. This is the final 9. We'll get a good look at these players and see who is who here in just a moment, as hand number 1 is already underway. Jamal raises it up in the low jack with the ace-4. Allen will make the call from the button. So just a min click here, as blinds are 16,000, 32,000, with that 32,000 big blind Annie. Pardon me, I said 32. I think I'm 8,000, 16,000. Yes, 8,000, 16,000 are the blinds. He min clicked it to 32,000. That's what I meant to say. I think you guys were with me, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, look at our seat 4 here. You guys that watched the stream on Tuesday night, our big cash game stream. This is Alan. Alan used to be a regular on our cash game stream.
Yeah.
Haven't seen him in a while. And looks like he came to play a tournament today, and boom, he's on the final table.
Alan can spin it up now. He used to be one of my very favorite players to kind of watch and deal to once in a while, because he would get after you. So, yeah, it doesn't surprise me at all to see him do well in tournaments at final tables, because he can play the spin-up game for sure.
Well, Jamal getting that through with a bluff there, so congratulations for winning our first hand there.
There we go.
Played a lot of cash over the years with Jamal, so excited to see him on a final table in our seat 1 there.
Yeah, and it looks like our short stacks over there, let's see, they're going to be a seat 2 and seat 6. That is Raed and SS. Still not in great danger here, as they've got plenty of blinds to play with at 16,000. So they'll be okay here for a hot minute. SS, he is officially under 10x, so he's going to be looking for something to move on pretty quick. Everyone else doing okay. So we'll see who's grinding it out and who's on the move here.
Yeah, we've had Nathan on a tournament recently over there in the 8th seat. Of course, Serge in the 9th seat. He's been on a couple of tournaments here recently. Riot, obviously, seat 2, been on a final table before. Albert's been on a final table. Of course, seat 5 is Joel. Joel's on his 3rd final table in a row.
Just
no big deal. Just getting these big cash scores.
Yeah, Joel's making a Saturday night a regular appearance here.
Absolutely. I think that's the lucky outfit too. He was rocking that one last week. So I'm a person that's I like routine. You know, if I do well in a certain pair of socks or shirt, I'm gonna keep rocking.
Yeah.
SS here.
You've been in the same pair of underoos for like 3 years now.
Absolutely. Yeah. SS gonna fold the 5s there. I got to talk to him before the tournament started, and heard him on the phone talking to some family members, telling them to tune in to the chat. This is only the 2nd live tournament he's ever played.
There we go, SS.
Congratulations to him again. And
hopefully we get some SS fans in the chat then.
Absolutely. Doesn't look like our counter is up tonight. We normally have a counter showing how many people are tuned in, so we'll have to keep track just via YouTube. But, of course, this is live streamed on YouTube, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, X. Am I missing something?
All the platforms.
All the platforms. So do us a favor if you're watching and smash that like button and hit subscribe. You'll get alerts when TCH Live is going to have cash streams or tournament streams, and a lot of cool content from the past, some highlight reels that RJ and I's voices are on.
Some fun highlights. We had some fun highlights here this last week. Hopefully they're going to get something going with some of that stuff, because we had some wild hands early, and then the last three hands of the night. 2 or 3 hands
were just absolutely nuts.
The last 3 hands of the night. That hardly ever happens. So yeah, if you want to watch Tuesday night's cash stream, just saying, last 3 hands of the night, pretty impressive.
Absolutely.
Albert's going to open it up here in hand 3 of this final table. Albert's making it 34,000 to go. Little min click and a tickler, and that will take it down. He'll get blinds and annies with no contest.
Lovely Miss Dina doing our dealing tonight at the final table.
What up, Dina?
How you doing, Miss Dina? And quick shout out to one of our friends in Vegas right now, Chase Bricker. Talked to him earlier. He played in that big free roll, the WPT free roll. He's a regular place here at TCH, plays a lot of tournaments, been on some final tables, and he is on the final table with a $1 million guaranteed for first place. So shout out to Chase. Good luck to you, my friend. Got in that sucker for free and has a chance to win $1 million up top.
Good. Let's go, Chase. Hit that bad boy.
Yeah, come sprinkle it at TCH.
Well, or build it,
Absolutely.
Golly.
Pocket fives are the hand. We've seen that now 3 times through 4 hands. SS.
He's got 2 letters.
2 letters.
And about, what is that, 9.5 blinds or so?
Shippy Longstocking for SS.
He's right at 9 blinds. So, yeah, King, Queen definitely good enough to shove here.
Yeah, we normally don't root players on, but being this is his second tournament to ever play in, I'm going to wish him some good luck in this hand right here, SS. Getting it all in with the King,
second live
Queen.
tournament, busting through to this final table. Yeah, we'd like to see SS stick around a bit.
Yeah, Joel only has 321. Only 79 more, though, for him to call. So pretty darn good price. He's got a pair. He knows SS is probably shoving with a hand like this. 2 picture cards.
Yeah,
a couple of letters.
Yeah, any letters in play at 9X. All right, Joel does make the call, so SS is going to be at risk here. He's going to need to land a king or queen or some sort of counterfeit options on those pocket fives. Joel in a slight lead. SS at risk. To the flop, 7, 10, jack. So SS is open-ended now. 9 through ace will catch him up. Ace on the turn. Bingo, bango. That's Broadway.
Just the nuts.
Just no waiting. Ace on the turn, and SS with a big double up.
All right. That was my one root for the night. And
there we go, yeah.
We got him a double up, and he's going to stick around for a little bit longer.
Got him a double up. He's in now.
Not out of the weeds just yet. Still.
Gave a thumbs up to his crowd right there. He's ready.
Still one of these shorter stacks, but yeah, he's going to get after it. And it looks like our seat 7 Johnny has actually won a tournament here before, and didn't recognize him right off the bat, but shout out to him. If you're a Johnny friend or fam, feel free to shout in the chat.
I'm not sure if I've seen his face yet tonight. I do notice there's a sticker on the top of his cap. That's all I notice here. Allen's got aces. He'll bump it up.
Allen with the A's. Only
32.
All right, so he is in early position here at +2. He will make it 32,000.
Yeah, a little upgrade from those 5s he had earlier.
Official min click and fine.
He's like, come on, I got my initials. I got the A.
No customers.
No customers. No salsa on the enchilada there.
Nope, none at all.
All right, so our chip leader is going to be Allen there. Johnny is going to be in second at 646. Definitely don't want to be doubling up any of these other players, though, because they're going to be right back in it. Nobody is just super short. Blinds at 8,000, 16, 16. How's everybody doing in the chat? Hope y'all are having a good Saturday night. Thank y'all for joining us. A lot of poker going on in the state of Texas and in Vegas right now.
Yeah, Vegas is rocking. Texas is rocking. Woo! You want to play some tournaments? They're everywhere. Yeah, let us know if you know of any other success stories. We talked about Chase a little bit earlier. And, yeah, it's fun to keep up with all the Texas folks, all the Texas Card House Dallas people that we know out there rocking and rolling amongst the tournaments everywhere.
All right, Jamal in the small blind. No small blind special, though. 7-deuce game not on in a tournament. So Raed is going to get that through.
Seen a couple of decent cashes out there at the WPT series. I think Poker Mama, Slick Rick, some of our usuals.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
I know Danny Marks is out there doing his thing.
Nothing crazy, but I know they've come in on the cash side of a couple events. So, yeah, we're rooting for all of our homies. Happy stacking out there.
And of course, 2024 is not over. We still have big tournaments coming up, including ours, the New Year's Bang.
New Year's Bang is going to be incredible.
Absolutely. We'll put that flyer up shortly, but a really cool tournament that we have coming up right after Christmas. Starts the day after Christmas. Spin up that Christmas money and get yourself a nice bankroll for the new year.
I need to do that.
Yeah, bank a big tourney. Come on.
So here we are in hand 7 of tonight's final table, the big one, coming at you from Dallas.
Jamal, big Randy Moss fan.
So Jamal raised it up here from the button. Albert makes the call. We'll go to a flop. Top twosies for ace-jack here. Albert's going to land a bunch of it.
Yeah, and he says, I'm going to check. Jamal, you go ahead and represent what I have. Rainbow flop. Really no reason for Albert to do any raising here. Unless he's got a bag of Raisinets and he wants to eat one. No raisins, though.
No raisin.
No raisin top 2 here.
Let's see what it's 35,000 here from the button. Continuation bet. Albert is trying to decide what to do with his hand. Albert's a big sports fan. Once in a while, he and I will get to talking sports. And
what's his sport? What's he like? Is he a football guy?
Man, he'll watch anything. When it's on the tube up here in Texas Card House, Dallas, he likes football and basketball for sure.
Are you sure?
Albert does check raise here, trying to get some chili in this pot, but unfortunately, Jamal's holdings are pretty dusty.
Okay.
So there's nothing to take advantage of, and he will take that pot down. About 268 in that pot, so he profits 91,000. He'll be happy to stack that one up. Albert creeping up there, now in 3rd place in chip stacks.
Mr. Poker Monkey in the chat. What's going on, Mr. Poker Monkey?
Poker Monkey.
Hope you're running good out there.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for letting us know we can see our chats, because yeah, our screen seems to be a little different than normal, so we're wondering what we're going to see, what we may not see. Good to see Poker Monkey. So yeah, with the short stacks having plenty of blinds here, we may see them try to hold each other out. Right now they're going to be in a little bit of a stagnant pattern. They're not going to be moving with too much. Aisha and Saria, there's a fan of SS right there. We said we might find some in the chat.
Hope we pronounce that right there. Aisha and Surya saying here for SS. So, yeah, I got to talk to him, and he was excited to be on his first final table. 2nd shot at it. So, awesome for him.
All right. Ryan knows what to do with the button and an ace. He will raise it up 42,000 here. So he's going a little bit on the heavy side. Allen likes to defend, so he will make the call. We're going to see a flop. I see 2 pair for Allen, 7-5-4 on this flop. Bottom pair for red. Top twosies here for Allen. ADHD Poker in the chat. What's up, buddy? Solid final table. I agree.
Absolutely. All in from Allen.
Allen's just going to check raise Rip City right here. All in for 252,000.
His name is not All In. It's actually Allen, but it looks
Allen,
like All In.
In.
All In.
Yeah, I get
All
it.
In.
And Raed will let go of his bottom pair. No, thank you. Allen wins about 146,000 in that pot, and that will help him continue to his chip lead, now over 1 million in chips.
Well, we got some SS fans. What other fans do we have that are watching right now? Who are you rooting on We got our back-to-back-to-back final table in the 5-seat there. Joel,
Back
like
to
I said,
back to back.
Surge in the 9-seat, been on a couple recently. Nithin in the 8-seat's been on the final table recently. So who are y'all rooting on? Y'all looking to see a new face take it down, or you got a friend or family member playing? Give them a shout in the chat.
All right, Jamal in the hijack. He's got a 6. Pumps it up to 32,000. Albert on the button here with suited canooders, 8-9 of diamonds.
Yeah, wants to see a flop with that hand.
I don't blame him.
Just got to get through the small and big blind as well, though. Ham or turkey on Christmas, not to get too political. You know what? Usually a little ham.
Yeah, got to go with the ham myself. Turkey gets one big holiday, and it is like it's on the back burner at
That's
Christmas.
right.
It's there, but nobody really knows.
And if it doesn't come with mashed potatoes, get on out of here. All right.
There you go, rooting on her hubby tonight. Very nice.
Good. 60,000. Cool.
Wow, Albert with the 9-8 of diamonds.
Says don't check to me, folks. I'll go after this pot.
Yeah, 4 deuce board.
And rightfully so. Everyone lays it down. Albert takes it down.
Little sneaky sneak. I didn't know Albert had that in his game.
Oh, he does.
Yes, sir.
He's got some tricks.
He's got some tricks up the sleeve. So, yeah, we got 4 minutes left before the blinds go up here. So, Joel and Riot have some work to do before they get down in the danger zone.
Yeah, blind still 8,000, 16,000 for almost 4 more minutes here.
Riot gets a bunch of free hands, and Joel in the small blind in this hand. So both have a little bit of playability. Johnny going to wake up with a couple of cowboys here under the gun.
Here we go, hand number 10, and we got kings under the gun. Let's go.
How much do we make it under the gun? He goes for
42,000.
Almost 3x.
There you go, under the gun, big raise, no customers.
Gonna show it.
Kings are good.
All right, Joel's happy to be on the button now. Well, Allen's got almost a 10-1 lead on the 5-seat and the 2-seat. But we know one thing, both Riot and Joel know how to spin up a stack.
Yeah, no strangers to final tables. They will be
Got it?
ready to move when the time is appropriate. Jamal here with a suited king 9, early position.
Raise. 32.
He'll min click it for 32.
Cool.
Albert's going to regroup after that sneeze.
Cool.
It is still allergy season.
Sneezing season.
That
Yeah.
doesn't go away in Texas.
And
Thank you.
we definitely feel the wrath of that sometimes in the poker rooms for sure.
No doubt. You know, they always say you might think it's funny, but it's not.
Hi.
Lysol and hand sanitizer.
You can tell by my laugh that I
Go
felt
around.
every bit of that.
Yes, you did.
It was a little funny, but it's not.
What it's not. See? I say when you go to kiss your honey and your nose is kind of runny, you might think it's funny, but it's not.
Yay.
Dad jokes.
Been a long weekend,
Got a lot of dad jokes. Keep them in my database.
It's been a long weekend, and we're halfway through
Can
it.
you scan?
And we got plenty of time left because we got 9 players, so
Still 9 players, yeah.
y'all get talkative there in the chat. Throw us a dad joke if you got one. Let us know who you're rooting for, where you're watching from.
32. Cool.
All right, Allen's going to min click here. He's in the hijack. He's made it 32,000 with queen 10. Some Dusty Holdings behind him. Johnny in the small blind with more dust. And Nathan here, he's 4 high in the big.
Thank you, ADHD.
So 4 high does complete the min raise, so we'll see a flop.
Uh-oh. There we
Freestyle. Freestyle flop. I love it.
Check.
go. Albert's wishing he still had the 8-9. Nobody connecting here. Allen with a little bit of a flop. Gutter. 2 overs.
Allen does get to continue that paired board and takes it down.
Yep. Gonna do a color up here, I think, after this 29 seconds tick down.
Yes.
You'll see Mr. Donovan jumping in there, our tournament director. Excellent tournament director. Puts together these awesome tournaments. We have tournaments every single day here at TCH Dallas. A couple of them over, obviously, there at Las Colinas as well.
Sure.
Next hand.
Yep. Texas Card House Dallas
Alpha, can you
becoming
scan him?
Tournament Central.
known for their daily tournaments and their weekly tournaments, just like this one, most every Saturday. You can jump in this bad boy, $30,000 guarantee for $360, unless we have an event going on.
Yeah, $360 for a $30K guarantee every single week.
Pretty juicy.
Yep. And this is the first time that we've, just had the payout, be under 10K and just make the guarantee, because normally we're smashing that guarantee well over 50,000 into this 30K guarantee, but we just made the 30, and they're always going to guarantee that
All
here.
in, coming from Surge. He's in the big blind, and he has ripped it.
Got both of these other kings dominated.
So Johnny raised here on the button a pretty good amount. He made it 35,000 to go.
381.
Really tough to call with a king 10 off. Kind of a pure gamble.
Pardon me, that's 55,000. So he made it 55,000 to go. Nathan called the 55. Surge has ripped it from the big blind. So we got all kinds of fire in the hills. You raise from that button, you don't expect the blinds to go nuts, and here they are.
That is a huge price. Really should not be calling with your king 10 offs here. Don't know what the player next to you is going to do as well. We know Nathan would get out of the way if Johnny makes a call. Nathan may want to make a call now because he's so short.
Yeah, Nathan is short enough to kind of do what he wants here. He probably knows it's not a great position, but could be racing. Could be racing against a pair. This time he's not. Surge does have a huge advantage here. Ace King versus Nathan's King Jack. Nathan will be at risk.
When you get short stacks, sometimes you just can't do Nathan.
Nathan's in there for 198,000. About somewhere around 11x here. So he's gonna need a King Jack.
He's going to need a 10 ball now.
He's got a gutter. Surge has landed with that Ace King.
10 or a jack.
10 or jack picks up some outs.
Oh
and a
my
10
God!
ball.
How about
There
a
you go.
Chopperooski?
So the short stacks are 2 for 2 tonight.
Sit back down, sir. Chop it up. You're not going anywhere. They're going to chop up other people's money, Johnny's money. And Johnny also would have got a chop there, as he had the king in his hand as well. King 10, actually.
King for everyone, yeah.
Yeah, he wouldn't have needed that 10 there on the river. He already had it.
Yep, turned it.
Just raising it up.
What a hand. What a hand. All right, we're going to do a quick chip up there. There's Mr. Donovan.
There it is. We've made it to the chip-up break.
Because the blinds is at 1020. You don't ask.
And here you go, the New Year's bang. It is what, $500 buy-in, starts the day after Christmas, December 26th. 2 flights every day. I'm sure there's going to be some satellites for that as well. 30K starting stack, 30-minute levels. 10% of the field makes the money. 10% go to day 2, and on day 2 and the final day, the final table day, day 3, will be 40-minute levels. So great tournament structure. Donovan really, outdoing himself again with these tournaments.
And what else do you have to do the day after Christmas?
Yeah.
The next 4 days after Christmas, you're trying to just knock down leftovers, come play some poker.
Going to be a huge payout for a $500 buy-in there, and probably some flips and some satellites to get in that as well. And there's an extra tournament on January 1st.
Yeah, look at this little
at 10
thing.
a.m. A $250 buy-in, 50K guarantee. How about that?
Now, if that ain't a little stocking stuffer, I
Yeah.
don't know what is.
Absolutely. So what a way to get your New Year started off with Bink in a couple of these tournaments.
Bang, bang.
Yeah.
500K for 500 bucks and a 50K for 250 bucks.
That's right. So come on out, get your bang on, you know. New Year's is always a great time to bang. So come on out,
I got to save up.
get your bang on. Yeah.
New Year's resolution. Bang away.
We're good to go. I'm going to skip this.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. Hopefully this next level is going to be about 10,000, 20,000, I would think.
Yeah. 10, 20, 20. There it is. Got updated.
Boom.
Hand number 14. And we are off. Right. It's going to be under the gun here with just under let me do the math here real quick. Just under 8 big blinds.
So yeah, moving up here through the levels, 10,000, 20,000. We've got 2 players under that 10x mark, less than 10 blinds. Raed folds here under the gun, so he'll be going through the blinds very quickly.
The handsomest Andy in the chat. What's up, Andy? Thank you, sir.
What's up, Andy?
Thank you, sir, for the kind words.
All right, Jamal's got ace queen here. So Allen raised out in kind of middle position, a little bit early, I guess.
Jamal putting in a good portion of his stack there with the ace queen.
Nice proper 3-bet there from the big blind with ace queen. He will take it down.
Yeah, and doesn't have to go to the parking lot with the parking lot hand. It's nice when you don't get called there.
Yes. If you can make it to the muck with the parking lot hand, that's a win.
If you're not here, you will have to remove if I call you.
Yeah, the
Maybe next year, Andy. You're getting close, buddy.
this is not the seniors event, Andy. The different ages are represented here. Nobody in your bracket though. I don't know. Gen Z, millennials, whatever. Jamal maybe.
Let's see. What do we got here?
Jamal may be our candidate for
Yeah,
youngest at the
Jamal's
table.
probably a little younger. I'm going to take
You're Nathan.
Yeah.
All right.
BKB, 1 2 kilos.
SS looking down at the ace queen.
60,000.
IND, 1 2 kilos. Okay, thank you.
I think Jamal and I are about the same age. I think Albert and yourself are about the same age.
You son of a bitch. Albert may have a year or two on me. I'm turning halfway to 90.
There we go.
In 4 days, my friend.
There you go. Welcome. Welcome to the
Yeah.
club.
Halfway to 90, coming up.
One more 20. Okay.
5 years away from being able to play in a seniors
Yeah.
event in poker, and that is disgusting.
Disgusting. Yeah, somebody
'Cause I don't
informed me
feel like
that
a
I
senior.
am that I'm less than 4 years away myself, and I was like, what?
Oh,
I'm 4 years from senior? All right, I think those are real.
Look at Joel there. He's making the call, and he's going to get what he wants because Serge is going to wake up with a couple of tanks.
There we go. Joel limps with
Oh,
the aces.
wow.
There's 10s behind him.
How about a couple of crabs there for Raed?
Raed's got a baby pair and running out of chips. What a
Super shorty.
we all hate this spot. Will he go for it?
Yeah, and he sees a limp from an under the gun and a raise. And I think
Look
he
at that.
Yeah, sniffs it
What
out.
a stud.
What a stud, Raed there. Hard to get a pair in this game. And
Joel is going to make the call here.
these two guys are friends. They play with each other a lot in these tournaments. I saw them talking before the tournament.
There you go.
And here they're going to battle. Aces versus tens.
Little friendly rivalry here as Joel's at risk.
I think Dina's going to put a 3 out there on that flop.
Right.
Makes the correct fold, but I think there's going to be a 3 out there. Could be wrong.
Yeah, and he solo that Queen Jack 7.
No 3 on the flop.
2 spades here. Joel's got backdoor spades. 7 pairs the board. Only a 10 can save Serge.
Close to it. Not quite.
He can make it straight on 6th Street, but no help. Joel aces hold.
What times you got a pair, you miss you by 1, and Missed it by 1 twice there. The jack and the 9
Yep.
all around him. But the aces do what they're supposed to do. They hold, and Joel is now out of the weeds.
Out of the weeds. He's up there in the middle now.
Yeah, 4th in chips now at 420.
420.
Somebody somewhere's getting tickled because of that.
Yep.
Perfect timing.
Christmas trees are fun.
You burners.
No, I mean, if I didn't have
All right, and still no eliminations here as the short stacks are now 3 for 3.
Full, full.
Wow, I just saw earlier, ADHD said for every chop, you do an eggnog shot. It sounds like a upset stomach waiting to happen, but hey. I can join you in the non-alcoholic variety and let the rest of you folks get the real deal.
Albert's got 10s in the small blind here.
The 2 red 10s.
An eggnog shot for every chop. Sounds kind of funny, but it's probably snot.
Our buddy Mitchapalooza, Mitch Lloyd. That's his favorite pocket pair. The same color 10s, red and black.
10s are my friend. I like 10s.
Oh. Three clear.
So Albert just calls here. That brings along Allen. So we're going to see this flop 3 ways. Queen 9-3. Jamal lands middle pair here. Albert still with the best of it and his 10s. Got one little overcard out there. Gonna possibly put a little fear into him, but
75.
fear not, he's coming out swinging about 75,000 here.
Jamal, not a believer.
That's it.
It's an ace or a 9.
8 here, so that'll pick up some outs for Albert. He now has the lead and a gut shot.
Shows him with the option, which would mean that Jamal checked. Okay, the button is on Rayed. Okay, there we go.
King of hearts here. A little frightening for both players. They go check, check. Albert shows the 10s and will win in a showdown. Rebel Poker, look out. What's up,
Well,
buddy?
that's correct.
That's how it was supposed to be.
So here we are, off to hand number 18. We've had 2 orbits of the button here. Still no eliminations. Short stacks have been at risk 3 times, and they've all left.
Marcus,
I say doubled up. I think Nathan avoided elimination by a chop pot.
By Choparooski.
Yeah. All right, Jamal will raise in the hijack with his ace-8 offsuit, but we're going to find some company here. Joel in the big blind with ace-king, and he has ripped it. So he will take that pot down. No resistance. So Joel's still chilling there in the middle now. 4th in chips at 470. Our next shorty to go through the blinds is all the way over there in the 9 seat. That's Serge, and currently holding 11 blinds. Ryan over there in the 2 seat. He's hanging tough. Whew.
Hanging tough.
He's down to 6 blinds over there, so he's definitely going to try to be moving quick. And every time he looks down, it's dust. Queen 3 this time. It's in the muck. SS gets a walk. That's a little run good for your 2nd live tournament ever. Already got a double up. Now walking his big blind. He's cruising.
high hand? Does it count from this table too?
Yes. I think last week there's 2 of them from this table.
Nice crowd. We still got a couple other tournaments going on and cash games galore out there in the room.
Man, the room's hopping. High hand.
It's a Saturday night. Everybody's having a good time. Serge going to go all in with the lucky sevens.
Here we go. Pocket sevens out there in early position.
Not sure if SS has looked at his cards yet,
Let's
but
see,
he
I
is
guess-
asking how much.
You on two, man?
So yeah, Serge has ripped it here for
I
220.
got 1 and 10, yeah.
So yeah, he was in early position, definitely moving there with pocket sevens at 11 blinds. So he picks up blinds and antes, and that'll move him up to 270,000.
Can be a lucky chip back.
That's 13 and a half blinds now. He's on the move.
How about you come on?
Easy card. 11 bigs. Shekels.
So Nitin now in the big blind himself, and he is
I just like with you, man. I know you like with me.
he is just under 12 big blinds himself. So he's getting into that danger zone. Right. Looks down at 8-4 this time. All right, Alan's got pocket fours and a shorty in the big blind. Let's see what he wants to do. Bumps it up, makes it 50,000. Those blue chips right there are each worth 25,000. Blue chips are the big ones right now. They're 25,000 each. Those white ones behind them are 5,000 each.
Hey, baby.
And Johnny said he's going to raise.
135.
And according to our graphics, Johnny has an 8 and a deuce, and he is 3-bet here for 135,000 from the small blind. Nitin has nothing to do but to fold. Now putting a little pressure here on Alan.
Alan did not come to this table to mess around, but he is going to fold that one.
And Johnny gets the first 3-bet from the blinds with 8 deuce, gets it through.
Those slow play with the mustard stuff like that. You have the chip, you don't drop it.
And Nitin, whew. Yeah, of course, when you're running short stack in the big blind, you do not want to see a 3-bet from the small blind very often.
Absolutely.
High hand.
It is Saturday night, so we do also have the high hand promo going on. So if you're playing in the room, aces full of jacks are better, or in Omaha, quads are better. Only the flop plays. So take a screenshot or hit pause real quick. Check out this promo. But if you're playing cash or the tournaments,
Still got time tonight to get them out.
high hands
Come hit a
are
high hand.
available in tournaments as well. We had Serge win a high hand.
All right, Raed, by the way, has found his hand. He's all in there with Queen 10 hearts. Early position. Definitely got to make something move here.
Yeah, a couple suited Broadway cards. Alan going to make the call.
Down to 6 blinds, so that's an easy shove here for Raed. He's hoping the ace-queen's not in the hand, which, of course, Alan has ace-queen right behind him.
Yeah, it's a final table, and sometimes when guys will try to knock each other out or kind of silent collude a little bit to knock a player out. Seven's a good candidate for that, but Joe going to let Alan try to knock this player out. And of course, you got the wild card on the button here, Johnny.
Later, we'll be back with this guy. Get the good back.
All right, Johnny lays down the king-queen. So, Raed will be at risk here. Is Queen 10 versus the ace-queen of Alan.
Yeah, most of the queens done as we saw the king-queen being folded as well.
A lot of queens. Running low queens for sure.
I gave you enough chips to get a cold.
Hearts, tens, and straight cards. Going to be what Raed is looking for here.
About a 71-29 here. Ace, king, 5. Picks up gutter outs.
Jack, hearts. Going to need a jack. No.
No jack. So, we have our first elimination of the final table. Ace-queen defeats Queen 10. And just like that, Raed will finish in 9th place.
Yeah, $360 buy-in, going to get almost a full triple up there. $955 for 9th place. Like I said, a little shorter field today, 98 entries, but still a really nice run there for Raed. Really nice guy. I've played with him quite a bit. I know you played with him and dealt to him.
Visit
so.
with Raed a lot. He's a great guy.
Very good guy. 9th place finisher today out of 98. So great run, and we will see you on another final table. But there is the prize pool. We hadn't showed it yet. 95-15 up top. That's what they're all battling for. And back to the action here.
So yeah, finishing 9th out of 98 entries. No small task.
Ain't too shabby.
And we have finally made it down to 8 players. Hand 23 here. Took us 22 hands to get our first elimination here. Yeah, a little bit of a smaller field size today. I feel like we got to the final table at an early blind level as well, possibly because of that.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of stuff going on right now. Big tournaments in Houston, Austin, Vegas, so I get it. Today could have been down just a little, but...
Wow. What a flop for SS. All red cards, and he's got the 2 red 6s. Open-ended straight flush draw.
So he is indeed open-ended with the only diamond.
Wow, this will be an interesting call here if Jamal doesn't make the call.
So Jamal's counting it out here, seeing what he wants to do. SS...
looks like it would actually put Jamal all in.
Yeah, SS has him covered here with that bet of 165,000. SS will take it down. Jamal in the muck.
Pretty darn good flop for the 2 red 6s there. And another pot going SS's way. Jamal is now down to our short stack at 165. So
yeah, and that's why he was considering it there. He knew he didn't want to.
yeah.
But being in the big blind, you do get the lap of the button here to choose, pick and choose where you want to make that stand. So yeah, I would.
Just wasn't that hand.
Without a diamond, I don't blame him.
It's a house money. The only reason I bought was like a house money show.
What will buy?
$30.
Ah,
Every time.
Second call for PKN.
I mean, no. Yeah, Chinese. I mean, I have
All right, Serge has ace-10 on the button. It's folded around to him, so he will rip it. He's all in. The blinds both have a 7-3 holding. Albert's going to put a little theatrics into it for us.
Uncle Albert
There you go. He's in the
not
muck.
going to make the call.
This chip does not want that.
Serge going to show the ace there. Yeah, I was saying the high hand promo that goes on Fridays and Saturdays
Yes, sir.
till the 29th. Serge was actually playing on a final table here a few weeks ago, and he hit a high hand while at the table. So
Yeah, very nice.
Earned himself an extra couple $100 to go with his already nice tournament final table prize.
Yeah, we've had a couple of,
Oh, wait, last week.
yeah, I think we've had a couple tournament people.
Last week, the
Hit the high
guys
hand.
that were heads up both ended up getting quads when they were heads up, so they got an extra $200 added on. So
Quads are good.
yeah,
Quads don't always win the high hand, but they got a good shot. Joel's looking at queens. He's quad eligible here.
that's right.
Under the gun with queens.
Couple of holiday presents there, a couple of ladies.
Now, earlier we saw him utilize Olympic
Look at that.
strategy with aces. This time he comes out firing 100,000.
Yeah, 100,000, and it got the ace 10 to fold.
Ace 10 in the muck.
Oh my goodness!
Where is Albert? Albert's in the small blind here.
And I
with
just saw
aces.
sixes were in the muck. I think Jamal folded 6s.
Joel's going to make it 5x here. Uh-oh. Albert didn't see the raise, so this is going to put a little bit of confusion into the hand.
You only put. You did say raise. Let me call the floor. Can I get a floor?
So Albert mentions the word raise.
29.
This
The
should
raise
be.
is already
And
100.
Joel is getting his
And he
chips
said
ready.
raise.
He's already loaded them
Yeah.
up. Look at that.
So this should be fun. So
So,
I know what I would do. We'll wait and see what he does.
It's going to be 180, so a
Yeah.
absolute min click.
Yep. So that's exactly what I thought was going to
And
happen.
Joel's already got the chips in a single stack, single tower. as
Yes,
Albert
180.
is going to get the amount right here.
And Albert's like, you're going to make me min click with aces? Okay, I guess.
Yeah, and Joel's going to be a little perturbed
You took it out.
the way this works out, but we're getting the money in here.
182.
The chippies are getting in here. Aces versus queens on a final table.
Yeah, Joel's got 360,000 behind here, so it's moving day.
Yes. All in.
There it is. Joel's in there. And back to Albert.
Albert?
I think he's going to call.
Albert?
I think he's going to do it. There it is. Albert did it. He made the call.
All right, made the
There we
call.
go.
Very unlucky. I really like that.
So, I did. Joel got a kick out of that.
Oh my God.
And just like that, supposed to be being risky is all in.
The whole table got a kick out of that.
All right. Aces versus queens. Joel's at risk. King, Jack, 4.
Maybe a 10 for a sweat.
4 or 5.
Needs a queen and a queen only for Mr. Joel.
And no queen. We need 6 straight again for that straight draw. Albert's aces hold, and Joel is eliminated tonight in 8th place.
I'll tell you what, my money is always going to be on Joel to
Man.
take these tournaments down. He's running into some tough luck the last 3.
Back to back to back final tables for
Yeah,
Joel.
this is probably the worst of finishes that he's had. I mean, just nothing you can do there. A player tries to min click. You got 2
Yeah, no,
queens.
he kind of got short there, 9-handed, so he
Yeah.
was on his build back, and then he runs queens right into aces. Nothing you can do there. 8th place finish for $1,050.
Absolutely. Congratulations once again. We're just going to have to keep watching Joel and how he plays because that's how we're going to get on a final table, RJ.
That's right.
Just follow Joel because
Yep.
that's where he ends up every week
We're
on a
gonna need
final
some-
table.
We're going to need
8th
some
place.
Joel lessons, maybe back him a little bit. Yeah, we got to get this party started.
Yeah, another 1,050 going Joel's way there. So congratulations, and we'll see you next time.
All right, Nathan's in the low jack with pocket 8s.
Yeah, he's laddered up a little bit. He says, I'm ready to get it in with the snowmen. It's winter.
Yeah.
It's winter time.
He's got 9 blinds and a tickler, and he's put them all in. They're all out there with pocket 8s.
I think somebody just asked Albert if he has aces again, the way he's thinking right now.
Last time you can fold.
He's got an ace. Worst
There
ace
we
you
go.
can have, though, the
Yeah,
ace 6.
doesn't want to do it. And kind of rags around, so Nathan picks a nice time to shove there. He'll pick up blinds and antes, get back to that 10x mark at least.
Yeah, the only time it's bad to wake up with 2 ladies is when your neighbor wakes up with a couple aces.
Little rough in that spot. So yeah, I'm happy you called to check on me today to make sure I was here on time, because when I left the house, there were still 11 players, and I was like, things are good. But I went the slow way. So Eric and I live in the same neighborhood, so I come all the way back down Josie, because I wanted to hit a restaurant, get some grub, blah, blah, blah. It took me forever to get down here the slow way, but that's okay.
That's all right. Good Blink-182 song, Josie, by the way. But yeah, Josie Lane, get you where you want to go to TCH.
Yep.
If you're coming from the Carrollton or Colony, Louisville area.
Carrollton was hopping tonight. It was all kinds of chaos on Josie Lane. There's
Yeah.
people honking and crashing, and it's like, what? I don't know if I can handle this town.
Raise and a 3-bet. Allen kind of getting out of line here with his big stack like he should. And SS gonna 3-bet him to 100K. Hand is so raggedy. He thought about making the call there, but SS has found a new favorite hand. 2 red 6s.
Sixes, yeah. Running hot with those red 6s
The
tonight.
sexy 6s for SS. How about that?
And he's still hanging out there in the middle of the order.
Okay, that wins.
We are now 7-handed. We've had 2 eliminations tonight here at the final table. Texas Card House Dallas. This is the big one, and there's the bang bang. $500,000 guarantee coming at you January 1st.
Can't wait for that. It's going to be awesome.
January 1st will be the final table, I believe.
Final table.
Yeah, that actually starts the day after Christmas.
26th.
Yeah.
10 flights and a bunch of satellites.
40.
Allen
Save up.
got the hockey sticks here, a couple of 7s.
Hopefully I get to save up and jump in that one, and you don't bust me until the final table. I'd be happy with that.
That'll be a final table. You probably would be happy to finish
Yeah, I'm cool with
ninth.
that. I'm cool with
Absolutely, yeah. It's going to be a chunky prize.
Check.
10, 5, 4, 2 spades. Nathan with the best of it. Waste no time. He's getting it in there.
Say call. All right.
I thought I heard a call, but
Thought I heard a call, and
yeah, Alan
we
did make the call here with pocket sevens. Not the worst flop in the world. Unfortunately, Nathan does have that 10. Nathan will be at risk. Alan will need some help, though.
Yeah, a lot of spade draws are going to rip it there, short stacked as well. So looking for a 7. 7 from heaven.
And it's a 9.
Nathan has got alligator blood. We can't
Alligator
get rid of this guy.
So Nathan will get the double up here.
We got the lucky, super lucky.
And so he's picked up a short pot while ago, and this one's got some meat on it. So this one's putting him up to 460,000. So he's up in the middle of the order now.
Alan was just at $1 million. You know, he's down around 785, but you know, for the type of player he is, that really wasn't a big hit at all. Albert's got the chip lead now at 1.2.
Yeah, that pocket pair that's greater than second pair on the board. We've all been there.
All
Short
been there.
stack pushes on you, and you're like, great, here we go.
Make a crying call. Pray he's got a spade draw. And
60, 70.
there you go.
You can give it tip.
Oh, they can direct it?
Jamal does not want to rock with the Jack-9 offsuit. He will be in the big blind next hand, running pretty low over there.
Right. 40.
Alan's going to raise it up with an ace, try to get some of his chili back. Nathan, let's go with 10-7 suited.
Double down here, but
And there you go, just like that. Alan's got chips to stack again. Doesn't quite fulfill what he gave to Nathan, but got to feel good nonetheless. He's still second in chips at 835,000.
Gotta feel good there.
Of course, Albert, the chip leader, after his aces took out Joel a few hands ago. He's all the way up to 1.2 million now.
Yeah, I mean, it was a crazy tournament last week. We got down to through 18 hands. I think we were already down to 5 players, maybe even 4.
Yeah, right.
And here we are, hand 30, and only 2 knockouts so far. So
Nope, Albert's got ace-king here. So he's under the gun. He's going to make it 75,000 under the gun. Alan, what to do here? Chip leaders.
yeah,
Chip leaders sitting
little
next to
cautious,
each other.
right?
Yeah.
Now that he does not have the chip lead, a little cautious here with the 2 10s. SS with a hand he really wants to play, but it's not a cash game, so he lets that go.
As soon as Albert made that raise, you could see Alan peek at that stack and just make the call. Jamal's got suited canooders here. He's got 8-9 of clubs. Definitely going to get it in. Going to get a heck of a price here while doing it. And we're going to see if this is a raise or not here. 50,000.
135.
So Albert made it 75,000, which was a raise of 55,000. This all in is 135.
60,000 more, so yeah, he could reopen this.
So this is officially a raise. So the betting is open.
And as a dealer, if the players ask you, is that a raise? Can I now open it? Can you tell them?
I can tell that player when it's their turn.
Okay.
But and so many times other players want to ask, hey, is that open? I'm like, just be quiet for a second, man. It's not your turn.
Action pending, and you want to know, can I raise?
I can tell that where the action is, I can tell that player his options.
Thank you, sir. Dealer Deluxe, RJ Dupree.
Yes, sir.
Wow, bad flop there for the 10s.
Yeah, Albert's going to land this ace-king. Jamal did land a 9, so he's got a little bit of a shot here.
Not dead. Of course, the 2 10s aren't dead either, but a flop you don't want to see.
And Alan's peeking over there pretty strongly. And Albert's when he's been swinging, he comes out pretty heavy.
Turn him over. The 8-9 versus the ace-king. Both players landing a pair.
So yeah, Alan throws the 10s in the muck, no problem. And here we go. We're off to showdown. Jamal's at risk. He's going to need some help.
Oh,
my
you knew that was
goodness,
coming.
You knew it. You could hear Alan groan with us when that 10 come out.
Oh,
His
Alan.
10s are in the muck.
Yep. The elimination still happens though, and that's what, you know, obviously he cares more about, instant ladder up. But we're gonna shout out to our man Jamal real
Jamal,
quick.
sweet run. And yeah, it's been fun to watch Jamal. He's been getting better and better at all these tournaments, you know.
Yeah.
And it is great to see him start cracking some of these final tables. And today, finished 7th place, $1,200.
3x his buy-in, 360 buy-in turns into a little over 3x, $1,200 for 7th place. Congratulations, Jamal, on making a TCH live streamed final table there, buddy. We will see you out there in the tourney and cash streets. Just like that, we're down to 6.
6 players now, hand 31.
40.
Raise to 40.
That's how you know that you play regularly and probably are a good player.
So Albert now building to his chip lead. He now has 1.5 million in his shoebox of chips over there. Dodging that set on the turn from Allen. Easy to check ace king right there. He is probably glad he did not.
15, 30, 30.
Looky there, lines are up, baby. 15, 30, 30.
All right, 6 players, blinds are up. 30K to go now. So you'll see Surge still below the 10x mark. 30K getting a little steep here.
Rebel Poker throwing out a little Teddy KGB. All night he check. He tracked me.
Give the man his money.
Pay him. Pay that man his money.
True. All that is true, Rebel.
Still haven't seen Rounders, folks. Get out there and watch that movie. Best poker movie out there.
Get out from under the rock. Go watch Rounders.
Watch Mikey think about the Mirage.
All right, we got us a flop here. Allen in the big blind, taking on Nithin from the cutoff.
Bet and a quick fold, so Nithin realizing that check probably means he didn't land.
Yeah, Allen whiffs and checks. Nithin reaches for chips. You reach, you win.
You reach, you win there. All right, Surge is our shorty now. Super short, blinds at 15, 30, 30, and he's just got 220K, so he's going to hope to find a hand before these blinds get to him. Yep, looking around, seeing what the next payout is.
That's a little over 7 blinds for you at home. Eric and I, we get to have a contest on who messes up the math more often.
The easiest math, but we got headsets on, we're staring at a screen, and we just can't get the simplest of math right sometimes. Oh, what a fun hand here. Johnny raising it up. Nithin got the speed limit, 55.
So Nithin's climbed up. He's got enough chips here, so he's got 570,000 in chips. He and Johnny running about equal here.
Yeah, and Johnny's been raising a lot of hands, so it's maybe hard to put him on a strong hand every time, and Alan's kind of thinking about that with the 2 snowmen.
Yeah. Fun hand here. Alan will just call.
Out of position, just gonna call, reevaluate post flop, and now SS going, wow, I just gotta call 50K more. My hand is dusty as all get out, but wow, I just got to call 50 more, but he's going to let it go.
And good thing, because the queen was covered up, the 5's covered up. It would have been awful tough to win that pot.
Rounders 2 being filmed at TCH, that's right, called The Bluff.
King, 4, deuce, 2 diamonds. No set, and ace queen does not land.
I'll be at the table with you, Rebel Poker. Bluffing away.
My bad.
Johnny will bet out 150,000 here, and both pocket pairs go in the muck. Ace queen's going to take it down.
1 over, scares them both.
Loose call. Didn't want to show the fight.
He said loose call.
Hey, it could be better on the call.
All right, all eyes on Surge here, though. Again, blinds are headed his way here. Gonna want to wake up with something before he is super short.
75.
All right, Nithin's going to raise under the gun here, try to get this king 10 through. 75,000. SS in the small blind with a suited ace 7. Pretty fun hand to do something with, possibly. And SS chooses not to. He throws it in the muck. 10-7's in the big blind, and Nithin gets that through. Under the gun raising will take down the blinds and antes. There we go. There's the player stacks. We're down to 6 players. Albert, Johnny, Nithin, Alan, SS, and Surge. Surge is under the gun here with that 220,000 in chip stack. That is 7 blinds and some change. He has to fold here under the gun. Albert has a suited ace 5 that he doesn't want to mess with. He's got a bunch of chips and he doesn't feel like spending any right now. Doesn't have to.
70.
SS has queen 8 suited on the button.
Re-raise.
And Johnny again 3-betting from the small blind. This time with ace 3. I tell you, he's picked and choose pretty well. Both times he 3-bet from the small blind. First time he got to pick on Allen. This time he's picking on SS. Both times his opponent had some medium holdings.
Kind of giving off a little bit of that tough guy vibe. He's saying, I think you're raising because you have the button.
Yeah.
It's the second time, like you said, he's done that as a small blind. Doesn't like his blinds getting raised there.
Yeah, no, I mean, where else better to 3-bet, right? When you see people raising light and the cutoffs and the buttons, best time to pop them back.
Yeah, and you certainly don't want to just be flatting there with your weak aces. So I like the play. Johnny got almost $1 million now.
Yeah, I used to love 3-betting all the people. I used to call it overplay their button, but once I learned the value of position, I loosened up a little bit on that. But yeah, I used to pound people that would overplay the position a bit.
2 red jacks picking on the short stack there, and a quick fold from Surge as he just did not have anything to battle with.
That was back when I was young and full of courage. Now I'm just an old nit.
Now you're just old, full of shit. All right, Surge. One of these hands here. It's going to be your time to shine. I feel it coming from Mr. Surge.
Hand 37, tonight's final table. The big coming at you from Texas Card House, Dallas.
Raise to 80. All in.
I hear it all in. That is Surge.
Surge waking up with the
Man,
jiggities.
he has been patient.
2 black jacks. He's even standing up.
Super patient with those 7 blinds over there and finally finds some jacks.
Yeah, just 80 to call. Johnny's going to flick this in.
That's a min raise.
Yes.
Min raise. Min raise.
Yeah, I mean, what do you do?
2 black jacks, and Johnny's going to call.
Here we go. Surge going to be at risk. He's in a good spot here. He's got about 78% of it. Johnny calls from the cutoff after making that raise with ace 9. Here we go. 6-6-4 to flop.
Great flop for the jacks.
10. Only an ace.
Oh,
Ace on the river. And just like that.
Oh, Barry Greenstein. Ace
Bingo. Bingo.
on the river. Ace from space.
Surge is eliminated.
Oh, man.
In 6th place for Surge today, outlasting a field of 98 entries. Great finish for Surge. We've been seeing him on some final tables here as well. He's been making some great runs. We'll see some more of him for sure.
Absolutely.
6th place tonight, $1,425 for your prize.
Yeah, he's won a few more buy-ins for these next few tournaments.
There you
So we know we'll see him on another final table. Great job there, Surge. See you next time, buddy. Been a fun one. I was yapping about how at hand number 30, we still had all those players, and boom, boom, we got a couple eliminations right after that. So
yeah, I thought at 20,000, the blinds definitely kind of kicked in on them. That first level, they were trying to see who could ladder up. Nobody really doing much. Let's go.
Wow.
All in for SS here. He's
SS
4 high.
Under the gun with 4 high.
Come on.
Big Jackie Robinson fan, I guess. 42.
Albert's got 2 letters over there worth possibly thinking about with all those chips, but he's not ready to dance yet. Allen's got 9 deuce. Heck no, SS going to get this through. That's free money.
Yeah, no need to show it. These guys will see it later on the live stream. What did he rip it there with under the gun, they all wonder. Well, guess what, guys? 4 high, like a boss.
Like a boss.
What a hand.
1 hour, 20 minutes.
No, 1 hour 20.
And
All right.
7 minutes, right?
Blinds are 15,000, 30,000 here. So, yeah, SS,
Yeah, they working
he was
on
getting
the
pretty
live stream,
short
so
down
let
to
them
about
stop
11
people
blinds, so he
Oh, yeah.
picked up a little
They
there.
boring
Saw
when
a
they stop
suited
people.
1 gapper.
Gosh, he was almost at 10 blinds then.
Suited 1 gapper and said to heck with it. Let's just steal this money here.
Let's go.
Scan your card, please. Thank
It
you.
works until it doesn't, right?
And the money getting a happy payout
There's the
already.
110.
Going down swinging. Try to win this thing. Johnny's got a suited ace-8. He's under the gun. He'll make it 110,000. Johnny's opening sizes have been pretty big. He has not messed around when it comes time to open. He's either opened very strongly or 3-bet strongly. So he's definitely willing to get some chips out there. This time he'll take it down. Suited ace-8 best. Under the gun, wins again.
Dean is doing a quick shuffle there. Reminder that we do have the good old 9 for 99 time special going on all month long till the 31st. So finish off your new year by loading up on a bunch of time. You can buy one of these specials per day per club. So you can go from Dallas and you can drive over to Social and get you another 9 for 99 special there. Saves you $2 per hour for that. So really, really good promo. Everybody loves that when it goes on. So load up on those specials while you still can.
There you go. Ho, ho, ho. Specials up.
What'd you call me? You son of a biscuit.
I wasn't going to tell, but you caught me. All right.
Okay, 60.
Now Albert lets his ace go. Allen's going to raise with his because he's on the button. 10-4 in the muck. Johnny's got a suited 69. He will make the call and see a flop.
Doesn't like you raising those blinds of his.
Yeah, and we saw Allen defend earlier and win a big pot, so
Check.
he's familiar with who defends and who doesn't, I'm sure.
Ace of Diamonds thought might put in a little bet there.
All right, Johnny's got a pair, and Allen's got the big ace of diamonds, so this turn might get some action. Johnny does bet out 80,000.
Looking for a diamond, a 7, or an ace.
There you go. You got it, partner, and there's a 4 of diamonds. That'll do it.
Sometimes you feel like the almost nuts.
Four of diamonds. Allen's going to catch that 4-card run out. He does have a flush. Bets 80,000 on this river into 325.
Diamonds help you right there.
He says diamonds helped you. Yes, they did, sir.
Yep, good
Yes.
read. Allen does indeed have a diamond.
Diamonds sure did help him.
There you go. Nice hand for Allen.
All right, so SS in that 10 big blinds range. On the button. Let's see if he can't find a hand here pretty quick to rip it in.
My Siri is on right now, and she just said you're sweet. So I don't know why you turned Siri on over here, but apparently you did.
Hey, you know what? She seems to be the only one I could turn on these days.
Oh, she said, thanks, you're not so bad yourself. Well, at least I got a friend.
Okay, 60. Fold.
I would have called, but
Yeah, my phone's been a little acting weird lately. Never know when she's going to pop up. Like, what's going on?
I got it, yeah.
I hope she's not listening to what I say to traffic in Dallas. I'm going to have to keep that between me and her.
Like I said, she's been the only woman I've been able to turn on lately, so we might have to share her. And it's a good thing we're neighbors, you know.
All right. Series ready.
Oh, is she?
1, 2, 3. We're down to 5 players here. Hand 42. The big one here coming at you from Texas Card House, Dallas. I'm RJ Dupree. He is Eric Van Loozen.
Yes, I am. A little almost fold almost there, it looked like.
Pump fake with suited Queen 5. He's going to make a call. Man, how does he know? Albert's in the blinds with aces.
Does Albert want to get tricky here? It's the 2 big stacks, though, so, you know.
And Johnny now up to
1.3
$1 million himself.
Yeah, 1.3 and 1 million. Big stacks don't always need to battle, but when you got the aces, you need to let your opponent know that you are a force to be reckoned with, and you got a real hand here. Not sure if Albert picked up on Johnny's kind of pump fake fold there, but
85 more?
85 total. Oh.
Yeah. And Johnny's going to see a flop here. Queen 5 of hearts.
ooh,
Top set.
top set.
That's a pretty cozy spot for Albert.
Oh, no reason to bet it, Albert. Rainbow flop, top set.
Yeah, top set, rainbow flop.
Let your opponent
Albert's
hang
going to reach
themselves.
out, try to make it look like he's continuing with whatever. But it doesn't work here. Johnny has no holdings.
At least Albert doesn't show. Love seeing him not show his cards there. I don't know if our buddy Lego was in the chat, but Lego's not a big fan of showing cards.
Lego knows. Lego knows.
Lego, my ego, he knows.
It looks like the hand I know, right?
Yeah.
So much wisdom in that beard of his. Lego knows.
You can watch. Everybody can watch it. You learn something.
That's the plan.
Just small by Albert.
You see me attempting to grow out that Lego beard. I'm letting,
Yeah.
I'm letting it go.
You got a little something there to play with, huh?
I do, yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Actually, we could watch it right after we bust 2.
Fold.
Aces
Wow.
are out again, this time with Johnny.
80.
Raise. 80.
Makes it 80 with the aces.
8 fold.
80 to go from the cutoff.
Albert thinking about what he did in 1975, but he's going to let it go.
No more slow
He
play.
folded in, too.
No slow play. I don't slow play. Call and then he looked 2 pair. Get out. I can make that out. 2 pair. You pay some and you got some.
Players nod in agreement to whatever Johnny just said.
Yep.
Only him, so I can call and bunch around.
So there's our player stacks. Albert in the lead. Johnny also over $1 million. Allen, Nathan, and SS. The bottom 3 here. Allen comfortably in the middle. Nathan and SS
Raise to 85.
on the grind. Johnny's under the gun with pocket 9s this time. He makes it 85,000.
200.
Nathan with big slick.
200.
Good old battle here.
Nice little 3-bet here. 200,000 to go now.
Get in the dog.
200,000 to go. Johnny just calls with the 9s and checks in the dark. Jack 9, 5. Middle set here for
Hello.
Johnny.
Let your opponent hang himself.
110.
He does.
Nathan will continue here. 110 with that ace king.
Notice how he kind of bet it right at him?
Yep.
Johnny's like, really? How'd you know those chips are coming back to daddy?
Yeah, a lot of players do that.
Yeah.
Raise.
Johnny will min click this, and now it's 220.
Can you get the cocktail girl for me?
Albert screaming for cocktails.
He's ready now. He's got a chip lead. He needs a cocktail.
Just flopped a set of aces. He's ready to drink.
Feeling good over there. Yeah, Nathan hates this spot, but he is awful low on chips now. Only 180,000 behind. Already 800,000 in this pot. I say that. A lot of that's probably Johnny's stack.
I think at this point I'm quite committed.
Yeah, I know you can miss.
Yeah. He's committed. He's going to throw him in there, and he's going to find the bad
He
news.
needs some running straight cards.
Runner.
Yeah, I will
Yep,
get ace.
running straight cards is all he can hit. So we're looking for a 10 and a queen.
That's the only reason I call.
No cheat, no big time. Okay,
Johnny says no big cards.
okay.
And
That's a
that
wrap.
is a little card, so that'll do it. 100% Johnny's way. And
Full
that
house.
is an elimination. Nathan finishing tonight in 6th place. Is that what we're down to? No,
We're
we're
down
to
to
5th.
5th place.
So 5th place finish for Nathan. $1,800 is his prize. And yeah, he's been rocking and rolling lately on these final tables, so he can add that to his resume.
Absolutely. Another final table for Nathan and another $1,800 going his way. Congratulations, my friend, and we will see you again.
Yeah, congrats, Nathan. Quick little swap of the deck here. Let's see a deck change here for our final 4 players. Made it to the final 4.
We don't get to mention this one enough, but it's tomorrow,
Tomorrow.
Sunday, and Tuesday. Is anybody that's interested in playing the 5-card games, 5-card high-low, Congress, as we like to call it here, with 2 bomb pots. Come on in at 1 p.m. on Sunday and Tuesday. So tomorrow, come in, watch some football. On-time players get the first hour for free. So if you get here by or before 1, you get that first hour free and get to play with Becca and a bunch of fun players.
There you go. Becca's game. Sundays and Tuesdays. People ask us once in a while about that 5-card game, and there it is. Sundays and Tuesdays here at Texas Card House, Dallas.
There he is, Nathan Reddy. Made some money, indeed.
Made some money. Yes, we love Nathan that he always likes to jump in the chat when he can as well.
Heck yeah. He's always in that like 8 or 9 seat
Yeah.
too. Maybe we need to get him on the other side of the table.
Sweet run, Nathan.
He's gonna win one.
Yep, we're gonna get you. We're gonna get you there.
Gonna get you that trophy, baby. Congratulations again, one more time for Nathan. Jiggities versus the Ace-9. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Look who joined the chat.
Oh,
The beautiful Miss Christina Perez, our friend, says, "Aye, cowabunga."
105.
cowabunga!
105.
What's up, Christina?
Love seeing the TCH fam
That's right.
jump in.
Especially with a big old IE.
Yeah,
Love it.
they've been partying in Colorado.
I know it.
Smell good, Colorado.
Smelling good. Powder's been great. I was jealous of all their amazing pictures. Coming down from the Rockies. Pretty good flop here for Johnny as Jax has seen a 10-high flop here. Albert holding Ace-9 Squadouche.
Yeah, put out a little tickle there, and Johnny said, "Get out my pot."
Johnny checked that flop, got a little bet from Albert, and then pounced.
I like you, that's what I show you one time.
He said, "I like you. That's why I show you one time." One time.
One time. All right, one time.
One time.
Lego will let you show one time. Actually, he won't. No times. For
Uh-oh. Nathan broke the rule on that see you next year thing, you know. That's all right. It's really not annoying except for the day before New Year's when they start saying "see you next year." No, if we're not going to see you, Nathan, until next year, then enjoy your travels. If you're getting to spend it with family,
enjoy the holidays.
Enjoy the holidays, and we will see you again.
And that $500 buy-in coming at you.
That's right.
December 26th. So you might keep an eye on that before the year is up.
That's right. Nathan's got some buy-ins for
$500 buy-in for a $500,000 guarantee.
That's right. That's
going to be the week after Christmas.
Yeah, there you go.
A bang.
SS got the computer hand. He's going to rip it.
That's right. Queen 7. Half the hands are better. Half the hands are worse. He's going to rip City.
And love you too, Nina, my girl. Albert's like, damn it. 9-2. Can't mess with that. SS.
Yeah, Christina sending us love all the way from the Rockies. Are you still there? If she's still here.
They might be on the road, headed back. I'm not sure where they are, but safe travels. That is a long drive. The year I lived in Denver, I made the drive from Denver to San Antonio and from Denver to Dallas. Man, that was
yeah, it's a haul.
Oh, it was a haul. A lot of pretty drive and a lot of bleh.
Yeah. So from Oklahoma City, we'd go north and then, you know, turn left up there in Kansas. Boy, there's part of Kansas, you get excited if you see a tree.
Absolutely.
That drive is rough.
You're in Kansas and you're like, that John Denver's full of shit, man.
It is. Not much to look at.
All in for SS, and he's going to get called
There you
this
go.
time.
He's got pocket sevens. He's got it in there.
We've got a good old-fashioned flipski.
Right behind him, Johnny's holding ace-jack.
Pocket sevens. I just said they can't get rid of SS, but let's see if ace-jack Johnny can knock out another player.
All right, SS going to be at risk here. Jack in the window. 2 jacks on the flop.
Doesn't matter. Just needs a 7. 7 and only a 7.
And an ace.
How
So
about
that'll
a full
actually
house?
fill up for Johnny, and Johnny will get the knockout of SS. Great run, buddy. A second live tournament, finishing today in 4th place.
Absolutely. SS, congratulations. Shout out to your wife, obviously, in the chat as she
Yes.
was rooting you on, but you're going to go home for your troubles with $2,325.
We weren't gonna tell we weren't gonna tell the wife how much he won. But
Yeah, well, she
Aisha's
knows
watching,
now.
so you're busted.
She knows
buddy.
now. You're busted.
She knows. So congrats on that 4th place finish.
Yeah,
23-25.
second tournament the young man has ever played, and he finishes in 4th place. So I don't think it was beginner's luck. He knew exactly what he was doing after watching him, and well played, man. Put the biggest bluff that we'd seen through, ripping it under the gun with the 4 deuce, stealing blinds.
When he needed to. It
Yeah.
was perfect.
Very nice, but just ran into Johnny, who is really starting to kind of take over.
Yeah, he's heating up over there in the 7th seat. Look at those chips stacking up.
2.1 milli. And he's going to raise it up now with a big stack with hands like 10-4 off and get it done. All right. Yeah, Nina's gonna learn something. She said she's gonna learn this poker thing. She's gonna take over the world.
Oh dear.
Y'all watch out for Nina.
Watching and learning, and even cracking up.
We got 3 players left, all playing for that top prize of what was it,
At
RJ?
least someone thinks we're funny.
$95.15
There
for
you go.
first place.
95.15 up top.
TGC, what's your yellow?
Johnny, Albert, and Alan. 3-headed monster here, gonna battle it out.
No way, what's your yellow?
So Johnny's raised it up here in the small blind. Albert with an ace-9 in the big blind. Deciding what to do. Ace-9 is a tricky defend spot. Generally, you do make this call. I've got to where I hate ace-9 in cash games. Just wearing me out. Every time I play that middling ace in cash games, it's just, how much money am I about to lose? This time it lands safely here for Albert. Johnny does land middle pair with that queen 10.
110.
And Alan in the middle of these two going, oh, please battle it out, boys. Battle it out.
Alan says, I don't mind a ladder up right now.
Yeah. I'm taller than all these guys, but I'll take a ladder up. You ever stood next to Alan? He is a tall man.
He is tall. I was just trying to figure, as you said that, I was wondering what I would predict Alan is. He's not like
Wearing the golf hat, how far do you think Alan can drive?
I bet he can smoke a golf
I
ball.
bet he can smoke the shit out of that ball.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take lessons here pretty soon.
I believe he
We're
has
gonna have
a
to play, RJ.
yeah, let's go. I believe Alan rocks an Oklahoma State golf bag,
Okay.
golf backpack as well.
Actually, I saw it.
Yeah.
You're right. He does.
If I remember correctly.
Your favorite team, Stillwater Cowboys.
Yeah, you know, I'm more of a Sooner, but I don't have anything against the Cowboys. Yeah, I got a lot of friends in Stillwater. They're great peeps.
Albert now playing the 10 as his kicker as the board has paired threes. So aces and threes with that 10 kicker. He's going to check back. And Johnny's going, wait a minute. He is going to check it, though. Check, check.
Yeah, we go check, check, and that middling ace for Albert will cash in on this pot of 640,000.
He's going to take it down and get himself a beverage from one of our lovely waitresses. This ought to be a fun one. Alan has about, I don't know what percentage that is, but he's got a short stack, I will say. Hand
Yeah,
number 50
he's going to be
here.
running low there. Blinds, according to the blinds, he's still in decent shape, though, so he doesn't have to necessarily
That's right.
jump just yet. Even though he's, yeah, 1/3 of the second stack here. The blinds are still pretty low.
Yeah. 1/3 of the second stack. That's exactly the number I was going for there, RJ.
Yeah, you would think that that's super low, but blinds-wise, not so much.
He's got about 12% of the chips right now, so not a lot.
There we go. Thank you.
Got some work to be done. Math is hard. Words are hard.
Yes. We just try to find cheat sheets. That's all there is to it.
Option here. I like that 8-7 of clubs.
So does Allen. He'll raise it up. Makes it 85,000.
Raises it up and then puts some big chips out front. Says,
That's right.
"Hey, big boy,
Here's
look what I got."
This is what I got.
I don't think Alan says it like that, but gets it done either way. Gets the 6-4 to fold.
Yeah. Oh, victory for the suited Canuters. I love it.
20-40.
20, 40, 40. Big blind increase here.
Yeah, 20,000, 40,000. So now, even now, how many is he rocking? Still rocking 14 blinds, a little over 14 blinds. So even though he's short, still not in the worst of spots. Got plenty of chips to make some moves. He's in that spot now where you don't necessarily have to ship. You can still raise a little bit. But Albert just hanging on to his aces over there. He's got them again.
Got the aces for a third time at this final table. Got to feel good. God, that's got to feel good. See how big he went here. Going to get one fold, 220. So huge 5X and a tickle raised there.
That's the full tickle right
Yeah.
there.
I might think a guy has 9s or jacks when he does that, but nope, he's got the aces.
Yeah, and Dusty Holdings behind him there. Nobody wanted to tango. Now, we are in an interesting spot here. Albert and Johnny may try to outlast Allen.
40-40.
They really don't want to get into it with each other while Allen is short.
Absolutely.
But Allen still has enough to damage him.
He does, and that's kind of one of those things they're going to be careful with. You know, he's not super short. You never want to double up a short stack, but you surely don't when he's got a decent amount like he does.
Johnny's still going to open here light from the small blind. He's done that a couple times. This time he's raising it up with 10-4.
And a suited king jack three-handed looks really strong, but if you're up against some sort of an ace jack, ace queen, ace king, and again these are the two big stacks, so he needs to tread carefully here.
And Allen's rooting for chaos as he's looking around there. Albert does make the call.
Yeah, it does make the call. Johnny's probably going to lead out into most flops here. See if he can't get Albert just to give up his hand. But Albert's got a strong holding. Let's see if the flop cooperates. Wow.
Ace, king, 7, all hearts.
No heart for either player.
So Johnny basically conceding here, we think. Unless he has anything crazy up his sleeves here. Albert is going to go ahead and bet this flop.
Crazy.
Visa transfer.
Bet 210.
That's 210. 210 into 540 here. And Johnny says, that's enough, you win. And I like that.
Absolutely, because if Albert checks, another heart hits or...
Well, I like that from Johnny as well. Even though you put a little pressure on him, you raise from your small blind with possibly what's considered a radical hand. That's okay. But if you just whiff and there's something behind you, recognize that and go on
And
to
not
the
only an
next
ace,
one.
an ace and a king
Yeah.
hits. It's all hearts. Like, you don't touch any of that.
You don't have
No reason to.
not a good time to
No reason to bluff that one.
Yeah, not a good time to connect to your ego. Just boom, on to the next one.
And again, he's very aware of the stack size
Yeah.
over there and the short stack in between.
And he's also aware he can put pressure on that same spot next time.
He was on the button there, surprised, even with a 9-7 off, he didn't try to put in a raise, put a little pressure on Allen. And Allen is calling, as we can see, does have an ace in his hand.
All right, blinds are 20,000, 40,000 with that 40,000 big blind ante. Albert's got a suited queen 9 on the button. We're three-handed here, so button's going first.
Not a ton going on in the local sports world today. Our Dallas Stars are playing against the St. Louis Blues at home, tied up at 1. Army-Navy was big today, though.
Yep.
Man, it looked like it might.
I was rocking my Army sweatshirt today, but my boys come in on the short side of that.
Boy,
Johnny's going to
they.
rip it, by the way. Albert raised from the button, and Johnny just massive shove with king 8 offsuit.
Allen is like, come on, be some sort of a kings versus ace king or something.
Watching Allen watch Albert is pretty comical right now.
I mean, he's doing what he needs to be doing, not reacting, not counting his chips.
Just hanging out, but he is definitely peeking.
Definitely peeking over there. Yeah, Army and Navy kind of hung in their tight game.
Albert
says show a bluff.
Yeah.
Johnny said he's ready to gamble.
Yeah, Navy ends up winning that sucker 31-13. I mean, just a ass drumming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Navy had it humming today.
Really
I
did.
love that game for the pageantry and the patriotism and all that, but the football itself is fun to watch
Yeah,
to me.
soon to be president was there. The crowd went wild. You know, just a cool environment, man. Those guys love and respect each other, but when they're on the field, boy,
they will hook it up.
They will hook it up and they will battle.
Yes, 40-40.
And Navy looked like they were beyond prepared for that offense
Also, I don't know
today.
if you knew this, but the Navy is the bowl opponent for the Oklahoma Sooners coming up, and the Oklahoma Sooners have 30 people in the transfer portal, so they're going to show up with like me and you ready to play wide receiver, and Navy might just thump them.
It'll be interesting. Navy was ready to play today.
145.
Johnny in the small blind, he's got pocket 5s. He will raise it up. Allen folded his button here. So Johnny has put a little pressure from that small blind position multiple times, and he is 2 for 2 since they've been three-handed. And this time, Albert doesn't want to mess with it. Johnny takes down the big blind and the ante. Yeah, after watching that game today, my Sooners are in trouble. What Sooners we have left?
That they are. Saw another team, because of this crazy NIL and the portal nonsense, Marshall had to get out of their bowl. They canceled. Their coach left. And so
all the kids rolled out?
20 guys entered the portal, and they are no longer playing in their bowl game. They were replaced by Louisiana Tech. So
what a world we live in,
yeah,
right?
the portal ended up making players cancel their college's bowl game, which cost that university money. And it costs a lot of the kids that aren't going anywhere an opportunity to play on TV.
Yeah, for sure, right? Yeah, you forget there's 70, 80 kids there that still want to play. But
absolutely.
No. All right, King Jack takes it down here for Albert. Small blinds a humming. Picking on those big blinds here. Allen now
Big blind, Johnny.
taking a little bit of a hit through this lap of the button. He's down now about 11.5 blinds.
All games are now main games. I repeat, all games are now main games.
All games are now main games. You heard the announcement there, Texas Card House Dallas. course, rocking some fantastic 1, 2, 5 to come in PLO, where they do sometimes have must-move games, but all games are main game now.
Payday Jack for 1, 2 limit.
Yeah, the 1, 2, 5 PLO here is pretty fancy schmancy. They will play match to stack, and they can get deep sometimes. So it is not your regular 1, 2 PLO game.
No,
it is
sirree.
very notorious for getting cranked up, and you can make some Kool-Aid in that bad boy.
And if you got guys like our boy Cody and Matty Ice out there playing and having some beverages, man, those stacks get super deep.
Oh, Matty Ice.
Take this for your white one. Call. Call. Option.
All right, Johnny just going to make the call here. Albert got the dominated and suited king. So big stacks battling again here.
Battle of the weak kings here amongst the big stacks.
Johnny's going to check it. Love to see Albert bet here. Does not.
Again.
Yeah, when he has bet in position lightly, Johnny's picked up on that and pounced on it a couple times, and it might have, might have Albert spooked just a bit. These two have been getting after it.
Check, check.
King high.
King 5.
Wow,
is
the
actually
five
the 5 is going
kicker's
to play.
Gonna play with that 3-4 on the board.
Anybody learning poker? They both have king high, but the 5 is actually going to play. You play the best 5 cards.
Yeah, you don't see that 5 kicker play in a high card situation very often.
So king, queen, 10, 8, and then the 5 for Albert plays.
But yeah, we're rocking 3 1, 2 come in for 5 PLO games right now. And then
how's our second tourney doing?
The $175 deeper stack. That's a $15,000 guarantee. And let's see, payouts just went up. It's going to pay to get to the final table tonight. 9 players pay $5,000 up top.
Yee.
For a $175 buy-in, they had 86 entries.
What a great value.
Great value.
If you come in and go busto in this $360 buy-in,
jump in that one.
Jump in that sucker.
Turn $175 into a juicy payday.
What time does that one kick off? 2 p.m.?
I forget.
We're going to do
2 or 4. Is it 2 or 4?
Googly.
Can't have your phone.
Yeah, I didn't see this call.
I know, we've been slacking by the time we get here.
Yes.
And you want to see what time is it?
I can tell you what time it is.
All right, we're 3-handed here. These 3 going to battle it out here at Texas Card House Dallas. The big one. 3 players, about 98. And guess what hand Albert has again?
Uncle Albert,
killing me. Aces on the button. Let's see how heavy he goes.
Somebody check that man's left sleeve.
Goodness gracious.
There's a watch, but there could be an ace hiding up there too.
Albert says, keep them coming. I'm going to bet them again.
On the button, waking up with aces.
And really, Albert.
Johnny, not the time to get squirrely. No. And yeah, he got the 10-4.
And really for Allen here, he's kind of card dead. He's getting some big hands around him, but they can't quite hook it up.
GS Schaaf, sad he couldn't play today. Well, we're sad you couldn't play today as well. G Schaaf.
G Schaaf.
Hey, we like it when people root for players. We like it when people root against people at the table. You know, we're all competitive here.
That's
so
right.
John Hurston jumping in, letting us know who he doesn't want to win, and that's okay.
That's okay.
That is A-okay.
Nothing wrong with a villain in the game. Great Jerry Jones says there's no bad marketing. 10-8-5, 2 clubs.
Albert Bink and top pair, not betting it. Diamonds and open ender come in for Johnny. Hello, turn card.
Big old draw here for Johnny. There's That eight in the graphics is an 8 of diamonds. Johnny picks up a pretty big draw here. Open-ended with that flush draw.
Bet and a call from Albert. Here we go. Let's see what Dina brings to the river.
5 of hearts. That pairs the board. It is the 8 of clubs out there. What the heck?
What the hell? Johnny want to tell a story here.
Yo soy un borracho.
He's got to put
No
Albert.
say nada.
Got to put Albert on a 10 or an 8, making that call. If you bet, it's got to be something chunky.
275.
Want to get an 8 to fold. Don't see Albert folding a 10 here, though. 275. Albert got plenty of chips to make this call.
Johnny coming out swinging on this river. Love to see it. Board pairs here. Could be holding a 5. Could be holding air. What's Albert think?
Lima, Tracy, S, and North for 1
Albert counts it out, doing a little pondering here, thinking it through. See if he can sniff this one out correctly, and he does. Makes it. Oh,
No straight. No straight. No straight.
No?
7 high.
Johnny announces straight twice while tabling his hand, which you're not officially supposed to do.
10, 10, 5.
Yeah, because by chance Albert throws his hand and it hits the muck. That is what we would call a classic angle and not good. But
Not good.
maybe Johnny really thought he had a straight there. Diamonds definitely missed. Albert, though, taking that down with 10s and 5s. 8 kicking.
Yeah, Johnny makes the call, or pardon me, Albert makes the call there with top pair, and now he has a commanding chip lead up to 2.2 million. Johnny sitting at 1.2 million. Allen in the big blind here with 445,000.
Be good. Be good. Okay. Thank you.
Three-handed.
110.
Button goes first. Johnny raises it up.
Yeah.
Suited king 9 of hearts makes it 110 to go.
Definitely strong hand, three-handed.
So Johnny does not want to give Allen free flops here, so he does apply a little pressure. Allen has an ace, and he's not afraid to rip it.
Yeah, hoping exactly this situation is what he's up against, a king-high hand.
In a good spot here.
405.
My hometown, 405.
They're yelling high hand out in the background. Somebody's getting excited.
High hand. Love it. So Allen's all in here for 405,000 with his ace-6. Johnny thinking about a call, but puts it in the muck, does not want to mess with it with that suited king-9. Nice pickup there for Allen, wins 170,000 in profit.
Johnny telling him he made a really big laydown. And Allen says note taken. And chips taken.
Chips taken.
Allen's still around that same amount, 575. One double up though, and he is right back in it and gonna put Johnny in a bind if it goes through Johnny. Of course, Albert's sitting there with 2.2, so he's feeling pretty good. And of course, waking up with another big pocket pair feels good too. Pocket 10s for Albert.
Pocket 10s on the button, three-handed. That's pretty strong.
The tanks.
Raise.
Sock game strong tonight, RJ.
We are rocking. You got some sharks. I have some
Some stripes.
stripes.
We're rocking out with our
Yeah.
socks out.
We'll share that for you on Instagram here in just a minute. You can go to the dupe show to see how strong
Sock
this
game.
sock game is rocking tonight.
I'm wearing the Hey Dude shoes, which evidently
Hey, dude.
there's a backlash against. You know, a lot of ladies are saying they won't date the guys that wear the Hey Dudes, and to that I say, hey,
Yeah, what are
bye.
you? What are you gonna lose?
Bye.
Nothing.
Oh,
Sorry.
option?
Hate on my Hey Dudes.
Oh, sorry. Let's see. Albert's got pocket threes here. Good to see some little pairs making an appearance. I want to see these guys stress a little bit.
Albert's like, well, didn't wake up with the aces this time. We'll see if I can't hit a little knuckle dragger here, a 3 on the flop,
Yeah.
maybe.
Johnny trying a limping strategy from the small blind this time and connects with the board.
Bet 60.
His 7-5 gets a flop of 5-6-6.
Albert has 60% of a straight flush here. 3,
Yeah,
5, 6. Kind of connected, kind of not.
80% of a full house, which is a bad 2 pair.
80% of a full house, indeed. Looking for a 3, though, because a 6 would be no good. Wow, and a quick check from Johnny, who's now under $1 million if he were to somehow lose this hand.
There we go. Johnny's going to check here, possibly with intentions, we shall see, because Albert's reaching.
220.
Oh, he is going to fold it.
Wow, Johnny doesn't want to mess with it.
Johnny's going to not mess with it. And Albert's going to say, thank you, sir.
Shows the 5. Albert's going to get that bet through with the lesser of the 2 pair. Nice job for Albert.
Jedi Master
Tell me it
Ted
isn't so, Jedi.
wants to know what the F the Hey Dude shoes are.
Jedi.
Well, there's something that got started going around the internet, and a bunch of us lazy dudes said, wow, those look comfortable, and they're cheap, and we can dress them up, we can dress them down. They're just chill little slip-on shoes, you know? And they're called Hey Dudes, you know?
Hey, dude.
They're for us dudes. Guess you could wear them if you're a dudette.
Hey, dudette.
Yeah, but check them out. Comfy little slip-on shoes for us lazy fellers who don't like to tie our shoes. They're perfect. Go to the grocery store, walk your dog, commentate a poker live stream shoe. Sponsorships welcome, by the way. Hey, dude.
Indeed. Albert's going to raise it up with the 8-5 offsuit and take her down.
We've been asking for Taco Bell to sponsor us, and they have yet to. So, hey, dude.
I'm still starving.
Where you at?
You're not in the blind up there. You're not in the blind up there. Not yet.
All right, Albert's on the button here. We're 3-handed. Trying to get this thing settled up.
Versus subject transfer. Yellow. 12, go ahead.
Johnny's going to raise from the big blind there, and he'll take that little pot down. Blinds and antes. Allen's on the button. Still hanging in there, a little over 11x. He's got an ace. He knows what to do with that. All in. Fold from the small blind. Now over to Albert. He's 4 high. Probably not going to mess with that.
I think that pair that you're wearing, Jedi, very similar. The ladies aren't big fans of the Crocs. And you know what? I'm sure Croc wearers don't give a good gosh darn, you know?
Hey Dude is like the fancy Crocs.
Except for they're not made out of rubber.
Yeah, but yeah, kind of the same genre thing going on, but yeah.
You seen the meme of Jason from Friday the 13th looking down at the Crocs like, wait a minute.
No.
Johnny gonna get in there with a 10-9 of hearts.
Yeah, that's enough to raise it up. He's on the button with suited 10-9. He just called this time, so we may have to go to a flop.
Big blind for Allen with the 8-5.
3 players, 3 limpers. Let's see it. 2 hearts, 6-5 deuce.
2 hearts meet as 1.
Allen's got a pair. Johnny will have flush draw.
40.
Bet 40.
He said 40, but I sure thought he said all in for a second there. He said 40.
Yeah, 40,000 here, the minimum.
Albert gonna fold.
Probably not going to be enough to get rid of Allen
Absolutely
here, as
not.
he has middle pair.
2 pair now.
6 now.
80.
Bet 80.
80,000, that'll put Allen in a spot. Allen lets it go. Doesn't mess with his 5.
Yeah, weird spot there for Allen. Gonna face probably another bet if he checks.
Yeah, it was
river.
I would imagine it was ship or fold there, and he folded rather quickly.
So Jedi says that these shoes, he's talking about the Hey Dudes, are what you get if Payless and Dr. Scholl had a love child.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, you definitely pay less, and they're comfortable like Scholl inserts, so yeah, why not?
They're beautiful.
And if chicks don't love us dudes that are balling on a budget, then hey.
I don't own any Hey Dudes, and I'm like 0 for life with the chick, so it's not the shoes. Allen rips it. He's got 2 letters. That's a queen and a jack, and Johnny finds Big Slick in the big blind, so he will insta-call.
Allen got the 2 live letters.
Allen
QJ
at risk,
versus the AK.
but alive. 6 deuce 9, no help.
10,
Oh,
open-ended.
open-ended now for Allen. King ball, that's a straight for Allen, and he's going to survive.
Wow. Full double up there for Allen. He's now going to be just under 1 million, and Johnny will be down to 635 as our short stack. But again, both guys are still going to have their work cut out for them, as Albert has 2.3 million. Lines at 20, 40, and 40. Nobody is in danger, though, now. We just opened up the game a little bit.
Yeah, Allen moves up into second place, but Johnny and Allen still with plenty of chips. Albert, of course, up there in the penthouse, 2.3 million.
Bink City. Jedi said 1956 called. You know, I was wearing a vest the other day. Looked like Marty McFly. So,
well, I don't know.
Vest and some Hey Dudes, 1956. Johnny be good.
A vest and some Hey Dudes sounds a lot like 2024 to me, I'm just saying. Allen's got kings. He's getting a reward here. He's got a button.
I told you, don't mess with Allen.
And some cowboys. Yeah, if he gets hot, he can
Former-
spin it up now.
Former high-stakes cash game regular on our live stream on Tuesday nights. Decided to come out and mess around and make a final table here. Is he getting re-raised here? He is.
Johnny's going to 3-bet from that small blind position. He's been doing it at a high frequency, but I imagine this time
210.
he's going to see some resistance. Allen even mentions that you've done that a few times. Before ripping it, he's all in, 635,000.
Johnny hates getting rid of 210,000, but he still has plenty behind if he makes his fold.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this pot, no matter how it goes now, will be a pretty big swing here for Johnny, unless he just miraculously accidentally doubles up. Johnny does make the lay down, so Allen will pick this up. Nearly 900,000 in that potty. Profits 290,000. So Allen now on the climb. That puts him back over 1 million, 1.2. Still a whole bunch of viewers tonight watching on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, X, and Facebook. Make sure you're smashing like, subscribe. Heck, tell your friends. Tell your friends to come hang out with myself, RJ Dupree, and Eric Van Loosen. We love chit-chatting with everybody in the chat.
If you've enjoyed it, share that link with them and say, hey, check out this poker live stream. We stream all week from all of our locations. The Austin and Houston and even the Rio Grande Valley started streaming in the last year or so. So
yeah,
pretty awesome.
Not only is it amazing final tables like this, we have cash games throughout the week, and you get to hang out with myself and Eric.
Amen. On a Saturday night.
Where would we rather be? Don't answer that. Don't answer that, America or world.
Johnny gonna rip it with the ace-8, take that down. Back up over half a milli.
There we go. All right, so player stacks, 2.2 for Albert, 1.1 for Allen. Johnny now hanging around that 500,000 Mendoza line.
Yeah. Lines up.
So yeah, he's approaching the 10X. He's got 10X and a tickle, so he'll be looking to move here.
Got Nick in the chat saying, what's up, fellers? Just got back from a cash game. Hope you ran good.
Hope it was a successful cash game for Nick. Thanks for swinging by. What's up, feller? Albert's got Jack 4 on the button. He'll muck it. Allen's going to rip it. He's got an ace. Picking on Johnny over there. Johnny feels like it.
Johnny Be Good says, no thank you, sir.
Johnny's got a 10 and an 8, and he throws those in the muck.
10-8, 10-8. No bueno.
So yeah, it's kind of a fun final three here in that, you know, 2024 poker, so much of it is min, raise, and a tickle.
Right.
You know, a lot of min raising. Both of these three will
go back to that classic 2.5,
yeah, they'll
3X.
expand their openings a little bit. They're
We've
not
even
afraid.
seen some 4X, 5X.
Yeah, not afraid to bump it up a bit.
Blinds are at 25, 50, 50.
I like the good old-fashioned entertainment. All right, fold, fold. Albert's going to get a walk here. Jedi, don't be bummed out, buddy. We got you. That's what we're here for. We can.
Hey, I got us a new viewer. My friend Brittany just joined.
Okay.
The stream, so hopefully she's watching tonight. Shout out to Brittany.
Welcome Brittany to the club
from North Richland Hills.
Thank you.
Yeah, so do the same. Share this link to all your friends.
All right, Johnny rips it from the button. He's all in, 400,000. His holdings a 7 and a 9 offsuit.
400, man.
Albert folds. Allen wants to know how much. He's got a king and a queen. He's going to make the call. Johnny's at risk now. Johnny at risk and in some trouble here, only holding 35% of the equity. Going to need some help with that 7-9 offsuit. 5, 9, 10. He lands the 9. King, queen, or jack. King, queen, or jack here for Allen.
Yeah, you know.
A 10 pairs the board. So Johnny will double up now. So Allen and Johnny exchanging blows here, three-handed.
Man, that is wild. 9-7 off, gets there.
So Johnny now back up into second place, just ahead of Allen, as Allen still has 770,000 in chips remaining. Albert over there just hanging out, watching these two crazy guys go at it.
Wow, Allen's got 770 now, so just under what Johnny's rocking with there. So yeah.
This level will be a 7-minute break.
7-minute break after this level.
What?
We'll see if we make it to this level, though. These guys are starting to get aggressive.
They are turning it up. We still got 26 minutes of action before that scheduled break. So, yeah, anything can happen here. That's a lot of time. Three-handed. Al does have a nice chip lead, sitting over there with about 2.3 million.
All in.
All in with the king 3.
Alan tries to sneak a limp in there. Johnny will have none of it.
No sneaking limps in. Alan on the button now.
Big blind, Albert.
Big blind, old Albert.
Sandy, what's your yellow?
Albert not sure which stack to pull the big blinds out of over there. He's got a bunch of chips.
And he's got a couple of 7s.
All right, well, he's in the big blind. Buttons first.
Button just flats.
Flat from Allen with 10-8.
Option.
Yeah, wants to see if he can get some cheap flops.
Okay, I was going to say, I believe Johnny just called. And indeed he did, so we'll have 3 players, 3 limpers to the flop. Ace, king, jack, big old flop.
Check.
Flap 'em big, dealer. The lady thought that was hilarious in the room.
Alan landing the best hand here with an 8. Not going to probably give Albert too much credit for a big hand after he checked it once,
right.
but
Everyone's favorite spot, 4th pair and a limp board, limp pot.
50.
bottom pair
The other one.
for Alan
And
the gutter ball.
I don't think Albert bet enough here.
No, he didn't bet enough.
So yeah, this is going to be a min bet situation. 50,000. Yeah, Allen does think about it, but he doesn't want to mess with it. Johnny's still behind him. No reason to get crazy in a limp pot. Try to be a hero, even though your 8 was best. All right, still some chips in play here. Allen had 670,000.
2 hours in.
A little over 13 blinds for our short stack.
Johnny looking at the old
Oh.
Austin, Texas waiter.
Albert is too.
Queen with a tray.
Oh, no, this is different. 10-6.
Just want to see if any of my Austin friends are listening.
Well, they're out there.
Oh, yeah. Normally the San Francisco waiter, but
We love our Austin friends.
we do, and the Austin's got that big tournament going
Man,
on.
big old tournament.
Poker Atlas series going on right now, 500K guarantee.
So I guess tomorrow will be day 2 of that event down there.
Yeah,
correct?
did hear
Okay.
they had a big overlay, so shorter field, same guaranteed prize pool. So get your booty down to TCH Social in Austin and get your share of 500K that's guaranteed.
I know a lot of our tournament players on the move this weekend. This tournament here, field size down just a bit as a lot of players are running around Houston, Austin, and big stuff going on in Vegas. Allen's going to rip it here with deuces.
All in and a call.
Johnny calls with ace-6
Our boy Allen at risk.
with the ducks. Let's go. Trying to get that double up with the deuces. Johnny with 2 overs. He's got ace-6. Deuce on the flop. Allen's going to flop a set, and that will do it. The turn's a 5, and that is all the equity towards Allen.
Absolutely cripple Johnny, who's left with a blind and a tickle himself.
It's going to be crumbs over there.
Crumbs. John Hurston from South Austin. What's going on, John?
There we go.
I knew I'd get an A-Town fella in the chat.
Eric knows how to bring out Austin folks.
Oh, man, I'd live down there if I could.
You know,
The hill country. I wouldn't live in Austin proper, but I'd live down there in the hill country, and I'd spend a lot of time in Austin.
I'm sooner born, sooner bred, so I'm not totally sure if I could do it.
You
but
can do it. You can do it
it's a pretty
sooner.
cool place, yep.
Like I said, at our age, you don't want to live downtown, but man, living in the hill country and going to Austin every now and then when you want to go see a concert,
Oh,
there's
yeah,
live
for
music
sure.
every stinking night.
I may have to give people the bird once in a while or
Yeah.
something, but
Some
that's
of-
all right.
Some of the best
They
stuff.
appreciate that.
Some of the best food trucks in all of the land are always on display. Broward 954.
The old 9-5 full. All right, so that leaves Johnny with 80,000. One blind and a tickle, as you mentioned. Alan climbs up to 1.4 million. And Alan's got a pretty good hand here, three-handed on the button with king, queen suited. That's an easy open. He will raise to 100,000.
Broward County, Pompano Beach, Florida. Nice.
There we go.
Hello, Nick.
That's rocking the 954. Very nice.
All
right, Alan opens from the button there and takes that down. Small blind, big blind, and Annie. So now Johnny on the button here. He went up somehow. So I'm not sure what Johnny has over there. I'm going to assume this 105,000 is accurate. Johnny's got deuces this time. He's all in. It looks like it is 105,000. I want to go to Pompano Beach. Great poker in Florida as well.
Yeah. Just talking to our production man, Mr. Jacob. Just moved here a while back from
we've got several,
Pompano Beach, Florida.
Got a few folks from the Florida rooms. All right, Johnny's chipped it. He's going to be at risk. Alan's going to make the call here as Johnny only has 2 blinds. The 10-5 is actually 2 overs.
2 overs and 53% equity. So
might as well be ace-king. We're going to race it out.
Well, Johnny gave him hell if this ends up his last hand.
Oh, let's go.
5
King,
ball.
queen, 5 on the flop. That's going to be advantage Alan.
Needs a deuce.
Needs a duck. 9 ball, no help for Johnny, and the deuces go down in flames this time. Great run for Johnny. He's going to finish 3rd place out of 98 entries. So pretty sweet run. He's been exciting at this final table. He was opening it up. He was showing some frequency from the blind, so congratulations to him.
Absolutely.
Got him a 3rd place finish at 3,600 smacks.
Yeah. 3,600 smackaroonies. 10x that buy-in from today, so good to see Johnny on another final table. And we did get word that these 2 players are actually going to chop. So, yeah.
Albert and Allen.
So
they're just going to call it a night right now. Get heads up. They're going to chop it up. So what do you got?
We had 1st place was going to be guaranteed 95.15. 2nd place was going to be guaranteed 5,700. Allen and Albert are going to chop it at 76.10 apiece.
Each, even Stevens.
Yeah, so 76.10 apiece going to these 2 guys. They're going to be happy to chop. Fun tournament. 2 hours.
Fun
really.
tournament.
All
Man,
we needed.
They were
2 hours. All Dina needed to get all 7 other players knocked out of there.
pretty chop tonight. We got off to a slow start, but once people started falling, the eliminations come in flocks. And congratulations to Albert, a great run for him. He will finish this with his top 2 first place and a half prize, as well as Alan. Good to see him getting in here and stacking up some chips, making some run good. And gosh, that's going to be it. You got anything you want to show us?
Just go back again, remind you that we are doing the 9 for 99 special all month long, so come out and get a special, whether you're playing at Las Colinas or Dallas. You can get one of those every day, 9 for 99 for that time special. Of course, we mentioned already that Rebecca's game will be tomorrow at 1 p.m., so if you love playing the 5-card, high-low, with 2 bomb pots, 5-card variety as well. On-time players get your first hour free. There's the number you can text if you're interested in playing in that. But that's Rebecca Thompson. She's one of the ambassadors for TCH, and just great lady, awesome. She's been in the booth with me and you before. High hands going on as we speak. It's 9 o'clock. Those are going on until midnight tonight. So come on out
early, folks.
Get your shot at either $200 or $500, depending on when those drawings are. There's some rules there if you want to look at that. And of course, the big thing that we're still sharing is this guy here, the New Year's Bang. $500 buy-in, 30-minute level tourney. You start out with a 30K starting stack. Day after Christmas, the first flight's going to be at 10 a.m.
Thank you.
2 flights a day all the way through the 30th, day 2. all 10%, the final 10% of each flight
Man.
make it to day 2. You're automatically in the money if you make it to day 2. The levels go up to 40, so great structure.
That's a
and
good one.
Final table is going to be Wednesday, the 1st of the year,
New
January
Year's
1st
Day.
at 7 p.m. Obviously, if it's a 500K guarantee, that first place is going to be juicy.
Juicy,
Getting close to that 100K mark. So awesome. And then, of course, on the 1st as well, say you didn't make it to that final table, guess what? You got another shot at another tournament. We're doing an extra tourney on the 1st.
New Year's Day.
$250 buy-in. If you're off work that day, come on out. $250 buy-in, 50K guarantee. We're going to blow that out of the water, too. It's on the 1st. There's going to be some football on, some college ball. It's going to be a blast.
That,
so,
my friend, is a lot of banging on
yeah,
New Year.
a lot of banging. So come out and get your bang on and have a good time with us.
Have a good time. Hey, I'm RJ Dupree. Thanks for joining us tonight. Texas Card House Dallas. He's Eric Van Loosen. Rocking my Army shirt. Congrats to Navy on the big game. Got us. We'll see you next time.
Absolutely. See you guys next time. And until then, we'll see Jedi, Nick.
Jedi, Nick, thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah,
in
thank
the
you
chat.
guys for chatting. John, everybody that was joined in.
Christina.
SS. Yeah, Christina.
The whole crew.
Whole crew. Have a great night, everybody. Peace.
Good night.